Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Alex Parker Road to the Show series here on MLB 22 PS5, episode 103. And after a relatively disappointing season in 2024, the Angels, or after missing on the playoffs in a relatively disappointing way, the Angels and Alex Parker are back for the 2025 season, where we changed up Alex's look a little bit. We've been doing this thing where his hair's been growing, so this is kind of the peak of his hair. And this is the hair we're going to be rocking with for the whole season. We also switched up, he has some bigger arms now since he did hit 59 home runs last year. That's fair, you know. And he changed his compression sleeve to red, because why not? We like to change our guys up. He's a 97 starting the year, and I do have some interesting news that I've done before accidentally, but I forgot to save the offseason, which isn't a big deal. All stats are the same. Two differences. Instead of the Yankees beating the Braves in the World Series, the Braves beat the Yankees, which I think is better because I'm a Braves fan. Not really. I don't really care about it in the MLB The Show, but the Braves beat the Yankees, and this is where it gets beneficial for us. We kept Tristan McKenzie. Reed Detmers is the same, and we got Matt Brash. We traded O'Neal Cruz for Matt Brash. We got Tyler Matzik, Austin Adams, Tanner Scott, and Eric Yardley. What else? We traded David Fletcher, so Ezekiel Duran will be our starting second baseman for the time being. Anthony Rendon is still here. We have Joe Rizzo, who has a chance to get a little bit better. CJ Abrams is now a pure MLB player, and he will be here, hopefully subbing in for Alex some, but I don't think that's how that works. I think you play every game in the Road to the Show. Subbing in more so for our second baseman. Ezekiel Duran. We'll see how that happens. And then we also acquired Trey Sweeney, a 24-year-old, 77 potential. I don't know. Played with the Yankees last 3 years. We'll see how he turns out. So we got rid of Earl Vera. We got rid of O'Neal Cruz. And the big signing is Austin Meadows. He is huge for us here. We're going to have him for... I think, 5 years, which is a really big deal. Back-ended contract. He is a good 25 and up homer type of guy for us that's going to round out the middle of our order and help out our outfield. We also got Harold Ramirez, who's got a .769 OPS last year in Washington. He's going to be a good bat in our two-hole. Mike Trout's still here, and Matthew Barefoot's still here. Joe Adell actually is going to be in the MLB, though, and starting out in right. I think only against lefties, though. Is that how that works? Yeah, so Anthony Alford versus righties, and then Joe Adell. No, he actually isn't going to be starting against lefties. That's going to be Harold Ramirez, and our DH is... Oh, no, Joe Adell will, and he hits in the 9-hole. That's how that makes sense. All right, and our first series this year is against Toronto Blue Jays and Max Hamilton. Let's go ahead and get into this. One thing I did want to do a little more this year is check out where other teams are at. So, Toronto, with Max, has just the best rotation in baseball right now. Max and Jose Barrios are a 1-2 like none other. Alek Manoah's filthy. Griffin Canning, Kevin Gausman's still up there. And then you've got a pretty decent pen. Their lineup, on the other hand, is also very strong. They've got Brian Chu, Adalberto Mondesi. Wow. This, middle of the order is disgusting. George Springer's aging a good bit, but he'll be okay. Alejandro Kirk, all-star this year. He is a young guy. I didn't realize that. That dude's 22 in real life. Kevin Biggio and Johan Mises, I don't know. Whatever. Let's get into this. Opening day 2025. Alex Parker hitting in the leadoff. That's our lineup on the right. Theirs on the left. Let's wear those City Connects to open us. Actually, let's wear this red. And let's get the season started in a really good way. We've got... I don't know, very similar looking team. Upgrades only. And a big first series against the Toronto Blue Jays.
Get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
But it's raining out in Anaheim, so let's get into this.
Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the
I like
show.
watching the opening day thing.
Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy.
I like how it says 2022
baseball,
still.
even though it's not
Last year,
1st,
we were filthy, and we just blew it. I mean, there's no excuse for blowing it like we did last year. We moved our sliders around, trying not to hit 59 homers in a year. Let me change that back over here. My road to the show. Let's skip to next appearance.
Nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Adalberto Mondesi.
Hey, it is opening day.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That one's hit on the ground to Alex. He will make the play.
And throws to first.
Alex looking for a gold glove this year. That is a goal. And the hair is throwing me off, but we lead off against Max here.
Ball one there.
Slow curveball.
The wind of the pitch. And now 2-0.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't
very
get
specific
to
to Max
often.
Hamilton. Max Hamilton, a back-to-back
the reigning MVP.
Cy Young award. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Cy Young award winner versus MVP in his first step out of the year. 3-0, we're taking all the way, and it is ball 4. Max misses on 4 straight.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. And the pitch.
We take off. It's going to be strike 2, but Alex is already in the stolen base category. That's his first of the year. Led the league last year. See if he can do it again here. It's a hot start. Duran smokes it at Vladdy, who comes down with it. So
Mike Trout digs in now.
Got Mike Trout up at the plate. Going into he's like age 34 season, I believe, in this.
So now 1-2.
He's had an incredible career, already MVP or Hall of Fame worthy. Well, maybe not, but he's definitely on that trajectory.
Swing and a miss.
And he'll strike out. Max is a tough one to hit, especially in your first games of the year.
Played right into the hands of the pitcher.
It's definitely a different look for Alex with the dreads. I'm not sure I love it, but I'm going to have to get used to it because we're doing this for the whole year. And then he's shaving it. Going buzzing thick beard next year. 2-2 to Jared Walsh.
Parker at second with 2 down.
Parker's looking at 500 hits on his career this year, probably.
Swing and a miss. The velocity
struck Walsh out.
It right past him. Angels strand 1.
So after Parker walks, it's a 1-2-3.
For the start of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Glad Giolito is still with us this year.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Nice play, Alex.
Sends it across the first.
1 down.
And Bichette is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Alex.
We'll lead off the third here. Haven't took the bat off our shoulders.
That one drifts inside. It feels like
It's
we
inside,
might be
so
headed
it's a
towards a
1-0.
rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is
Good
impacting this
changeup.
game.
Wow.
And the moment it becomes
I was not
dangerous,
expecting
I think, is
that.
the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Up the middle.
Hit it on the ground
handles.
to Chu.
Gets it to
1
first.
down. And Alex is 0 for 1 on the season. The dreads are just kind of clipping.
Alejandro Kirk
And we're down
next up for the
2-0.
Blue Jays. Bounce to the left
Kirk
side.
hits it on the ground.
Parker collects it. Tosses across
There we
to
go.
first. Out. Number 2. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. And the right-hander deals.
Smoked it.
And
And Alex dives. Could not get to it.
Keeps it going. The throw in.
But he's gone at second. Biggio tried to stretch it.
So up next, Alex Parker. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
1 down, 2-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Alex Parker. Hot start to the year. That's deep. That's gone. Alex Parker's first hit of the season is an absolute moonshot out to right center. Let me turn down that game volume a little bit. It's a little loud. How about that? Smoked it out to right center. We score a run with it. And it is all tied up at 2s right now. Parker just unbelievably a power bat.
First offering misses the mark.
He finds a way to get it up over with 76 power.
I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run.
They pitch out here. A little worried about him going.
See very much in today's game, the pitch out.
It's Joe Waddell on first. And he can move. That's not Joe, that's Duran, isn't it? No, that's Adele. I thought Joe wore higher socks. I guess not. 3-0. Gonna take all the way here. Make Max work a little. Would love to get him out of the game. Get into this bullpen of theirs. We've got a good game here. In game 1 out of 162. Alex smoked it, and it's going to be played by Bichette.
New inning getting started. And now for the Jays.
Steven Strasburg is a new addition to the Angels. We acquired him. I don't know why. He's like a huge contract for this team.
Rendon pulls it down. 1 away.
And that was a backwards throw.
Go ahead, run on base.
But hey, Strasburg's doing good work today. Probably with 27 pitches, I would assume 2 innings. Uh-oh.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Just keep it. Alright, we're good. Just get the out here, Steven. But they hit a home run right after that. Alright then, so we are 0-1 to start the season.
And your final score, 5-2.
Alex does go deep. 1 for 3.
Now here is
And Patrick Sandoval. I expect big things out of you this year. Hit hard on the ground. We will turn 2 and we're out of the first.
Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat. Alex Parker.
Jose Barrios is the pitcher. That was great timing. Just didn't hit it. Basically maxed on all our statistics.
Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
I think we can get to a 99.
If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
I don't know what else to do. We've got good timing on 3 pitches in a row, and they've all been okay to hit. 0-2 again.
Stays alive.
We timed that one well too. Alex just in a fouling off mood, I guess, right now.
The 0-2.
That's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just
5 straight sinkers.
Take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell
Up the middle, Alex is gonna lead us off with a base knock.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can.
We'll take that.
After being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You put a great swing on that ball.
Harold Ramirez will be in 2-hole.
As well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Popped it out. We'll get back. Let's try it. I'm kidding. We would have been out by a mile. Harold off to a tough start this year. Mike Trout steps up.
You
know what to expect out of this guy. And you also know what you're going to get. 111.5 career WAR.
And understand that the ball's going to be hit
Insane.
extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pitch, and it's on the ground. That will be 2.
To second, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Not doing anything here.
Now it's going
I
to
could have stole, but I don't know.
Kicks and fires.
Wouldn't have mattered. Kirk ropes it on the ground. We've got time. Alex, make a good throw. That'll be a double play.
Bottom of the inning.
It'll be 2-0 Angels.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
We've played against Max a handful of times, and we're 4 for 15 against him. That's not too bad, with 2 homers and 2 walks. So overall in our career against the Jays, we're not great, but Max, for some reason, we've hit somewhat well. 1-1 to Alex, and once again it's a slurve. Alex bites. 1-2. Pitch. I love that the fan is saying Alex's name. We've got a 2-2. And that's hit hard, but foul. Good pitch from Barrios. He's yet to really come in the strike zone much. And it shows. It's full. 3-2 here. That's filthy. A back or a front door sinker will strike out Alex.
Stepping in is the speedy Alex.
But we lead 4-1 here. This is an explosive offense. I would say we probably have a top 5 offense in the league. Especially, man. Our 1 through 6 is incredibly impressive.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground.
We did what we could with it. Probably shouldn't have swung. And we will ground out. It is 5-2.
Now it's the shortstop, Alex.
They're not coming at us, so why not just be a little more patient? Well, we swung the bat.
The wind and the pitch.
That's inside. There we go. There's the patience.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside.
That one runs outside. So it's 2-1 count here. Looking for ours.
The pitch.
That's smoked foul. Wow. Out in front of the changeup, and now we've got to protect 2-2.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside.
And we see that one. So it's 3-2. Pitch from Logue. And we hit it well. It's going to get down for Alex. He's going to go 2. It's going to be close. He's in there, and it's a leadoff double. There you go, Alex. You look like the Predator with your new hair.
You're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good.
That's popped out.
Out to center. And
Nah, we're not actually going.
Runner tags up.
Might have made it.
Check that. He'll stay at second with 1 away. Here's Trout.
All right, Trouty.
4th time tonight. And it's second.
That is rope. That's not getting called, Alex. That's getting out, actually. That's going to be out of here. It's a 7-2 game.
He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 7-2.
You love to see it. Mike Trout connects with his first homer of the season. It's 10-2, and the Angels will easily even this series up. That's deep right, but it should be caught, and it will.
And there's 2 down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expect.
This one will end at a 10-2 score, and we'll get into Game 3 here of a 3-game series. Eric Yardley gets an extended save. And we will have Noah Syndergaard going on the mound for us today. We're hitting leadoff again. Syndergaard had a decent year last year. 13-9 with a 4.19 ERA. Over 200 strikeouts again. And we're going to want a good year out of him this year, as I will not accept another year without the playoffs. That's on the ground. And we turn a double play. Duran and Parker with some chemistry up the middle so far. Not going to miss David Fletcher.
And a pitch.
We are a little behind on it. Gurriel's going to be on it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
So,
and the batter now, Alex Parker. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
all right, Alec.
And a foul
Missed
ball.
that one. We foul it back. Over on first is Duran. I memorize speeds pretty well. I would love for Duran to have a good year, as well as Joe Adele. I want Joe Adele to be really good. But I just don't...
And he deals.
You don't know with Joe. He's just very...
Durant on at first.
I don't know. He doesn't have the best hitting stats unless it's power against lefties. Alex got a piece of another one. It's deep. It's off the wall. Duran didn't get a good start. He'll stay at third, but it's another double in the season for Alex. And if we have that slider, that power slider, that point higher we did last year, that ball's gone. But in the name of realism, we'll take the double. Come on, Harold. There you go, 3-1. Come on, Harold. That's ball 4, and it'll be up to Mike Trout. We're already up 1-0 this game, and that's because of a Trout solo shot. How about that? His 2 hits this year are homers.
And here it comes.
Fouled it back. Huh. Come on. Skip forward.
And you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Trout with a big strikeout, and we'll bring up Walsh with the bases loaded. I'd like to take a much bigger lead than this here in the third, but we already have a 2-2 on Walsh.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Walsh smoked it foul out in front of a fastball.
Bases loaded.
Walsh, decent start. Decent first series.
Got him.
And he struck him out.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Come on, man.
Austin Meadows
What are we doing?
Thought looking his first time up.
See if Austin Meadows can come through. Our 2 best hitters, well, Alex is one of the best, but one of our 2 top 3 hitters. 2 of our, goodness, I can't speak. You know what I mean. They go down on strikes. 2-2, 2 down. Rendon on deck. Let's trust the new guy here. Come on, come through. Meadows does exactly that. That's deep. Out to ride. His first homer in an Angels uniform is a grand slam. We are not missing out on the playoffs this year, ladies and gentlemen. This team is just too good. This offense is too powerful. And the pitching's there. It's 5-0 Angels.
Great job here of staying with him. Bichette up to the dish.
Syndergaard looking good in his first
One down,
start of the
bases
season.
empty.
Love to see it.
Out to
Smoked it on the
short.
ground,
Parker gloves it,
but we are on it.
and Bichette is retired.
2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work.
It is a
Back
5-1 score
Alex
now.
Parker. The right-hander back to work.
Alex roped it foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying.
Doubled in our last
I'm sure
at-bat.
he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next off.
That's disgusting.
Oh, this guy's so
Gets the
comfortable
call.
hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2.
Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit it hard at Bichette. Thrown over to Vladdy, and they will get Parker. 1 down.
And next for the Angels, Alex Parker.
Chance for an RBI here.
And the first offering
With
is
runners
not
on the corners,
close.
but it is 7-1.
Rendon on third. Duran on at first with 2 down. In the air,
But
pretty
we are
deep
a
out
little
to
behind a
center
pitch that I
field.
don't
That is
love, and
Springer.
we swung it anyway, so
Brings it in
we'll
for the
fly it
third
out.
out.
Poopy.
2 outs, nobody on.
But Syndergaard is about to throw 7 strong innings here
0-2 now.
in his season opener, and it is 10-1 Angels. This offense is on
Back to the
fire.
mound. Sends it to Walsh.
Let's go, baby.
That is that.
We'll take that.
Alex Parker.
Bowden France is your pitcher. We're 1 for 4 on the day.
Short
We
hop
perfect
liner,
one
handled.
to Bichette. Jeez,
Nicely done
we've
for the
smoked the ball at Bichette this series.
Back to the leadoff
And as
spot,
Alex
Blue Jays
approaches
lineup at the plate. Brian
being not a veteran, but an experienced player in the league,
out to
we're starting to
short.
not rage
Parker.
as much.
Over
We're
to
just
pick up.
fine with it. We were raging
Goes
last
across
year
the diamond.
towards playoffs
That's it
time,
out.
though, for obvious reasons.
10-1.
There we go.
Final score.
Oh, we've got one more. Do we have time for it? We do not. Okay. Well, it's alright. That'll be in our next episode. It's a tough day for Alex. We go 1 for 5. Syndergaard apparently just stayed out there the whole time. Threw a full 9. Just a complete game. Really? Goodness. Noah Syndergaard off to a great start on the year with 1 earned run through 9. He might be ahead of the Cy Young voting early. But, the Mariners start 3-0. So here's where we are. We're 5th ranked in, like, the whole circuit. 23rd for the Mariners. Astros are 2nd. Athletics are 9th. And the Rangers are 17th. Wait till you see what the Athletics got, folks. First off, the Astros are just developing. They're insane. Like, yeah. But the A's signed Juan Soto. The A's in this series are spending money. And this Juan Soto character, he's insane. I mean, look at every one of his last seasons in the sim, or just in real life. You know, he's already over 200 career home runs. He's approaching 1,000 career hits. He's a 98 overall. This team only is getting better. They signed Francisco Mejia, even though they already had Sean Murphy. This team just is scary. So the A's have put themselves on the map, and this is going to be an extremely competitive AL West. And the Mariners always compete. The Rangers, whatever. We'll see. But I think it'll once again be the Angels, the Stros, and the Athletics. But if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're starting the new year off in a good way, I think. I mean, our stats are pretty good, right? Yeah, 308, a homer, 2 RBIs, a 1049 OPS. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll see if we can take the first series 3-1 in the next one. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm excited for this season with y'all. That's Alex Parker, episode 103 in the books.